Hi, Sarah. Oh, thank you, sweetie. And Alicia, how are you? I'm sharing out my link for my show. So if you guys would do the same and give me a minute to do this. Yeah, I love this top. Actually, it's got so many different colors in it. So you can wear anything with it. I think the only two colors this doesn't have in it is red and green. It's got pretty much everything else. Orange and blue and yellow and pink and yeah, just a lot. So it's kind of fun to wear. So I don't know if you guys read or not, but yeah, I have a lot to show tonight. I have 74 items. Mainly they're stretchy bracelets. I have a few new items to show, so I'm going to kind of show half of the stretchy bracelets, and then I'll go to the new items, and then I'll show the other half. And you know, I'll do short little oh, thanks Sarah for tagging so many people. I'll do short little descriptions, but not, you know, exotic ones, because once you see them, there's, on stretchy bracelets especially, you don't have to know about the clasps or where a necklace lies or anything like that. So they're pretty self-explanatory. You gals are smart. How smart can you be? It's a stretchy bracelet, right? So I'll give everybody a few minutes to get on here before I start. And what I do is, the way I got it off of my my pegboard room divider is it's in colors. Okay? It's in colors. So if I'm going, and I have them up there in alphabetical order. Otherwise it'd drive me nuts trying to find stuff. So I just have to be super organized. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it saves me time anyway. Hi, Colette. Good to see you on. So if there's a certain color of a stretchy bracelet that you want to see, then let me know. Okay? And Sarah, I know you have to have larger ones, so as I try them on, I can tell you if they're bigger. I know that there's a few here that when they're on, they are bigger on me, so they probably work for you, but I know you want to see the coil ones, and like I say, I'll do that like in sort of in the middle a little bit, because I'd like for people to get here. But I know that the newer stuff and whatever, not a lot of people have seen these things, and there's really some cool items that I got in. So that's what we're going to do. So anyway, you guys let me know if there's a particular color that you want to see, if you don't think that you can stay for the whole show, okay? Because I'll go out of order if you guys want to see a certain color. Hi, Wanda. Good to see you on. So, okay. So the first color I'm going to show is black. And I've got 3 stretchy bracelets in black. The first one has 2 black round beads. Then it has a clear grayish one that has facets on it that catches the light, kind of shiny. Then a black one, a silver one, and then they're sporadic all the way around in the same pattern. Since these are stretchy, easy on and off, that's what it looks like on the wrist. Number 33. And that's going to be just right on your wrist. Then the next one I have is black rhinestones. I'll show you what each section is. This is the black rhinestones surrounded by silver beads. But when you put it all together, look how pretty that is. Because you have then 2 rows of the silver beads up against each other like that. And this can be either casual or elegant. And the rhinestones, the black rhinestones catch the light so pretty. Has a little bit of bling to it. Number 23 on that one. Then this next black one is very casual. It is just 2 strands of stretchy beads on here, small round black ones, and then silver square ones. Now I'm trying to see, yeah, both strands are the same. They're the exact same. So you've got 2 black beads and then a little silver one, 2 black beads and then a silver one, all the way around on both strands of the bracelet. Number 87. 87 for this one. Now we're going to do blue. I have 7 of these. Now this one has little blue ovals in the middle of it. It's such a pretty blue. It's like a turquoise blue, but it's solid. It does not have striations in it. And then it looks like the medallion, like a garden gate or something like that. A piece of metal you'd have out in the garden, or the garden gate. And this is not very wide. It's probably about 1 inch wide for across here. So it's not big. And this one has a lot of movement for me on here. Quite a bit of movement. It goes all the way down there before it stops going up my arm. I like wearing them down lower anyway. They're number 40, so there's a little bit of give in that one. Okay, so this one has like a true blue beads in it, this color, and then little medallions like this with scroll work. And that's all it is, all the way around. That's what it looks like on. It's just the repeat of the same thing, round and round. That's number 62. Now, I love this one. This one has 4 strands on it. And so it has clear blue balls on the bottom, and then these here, hi Kelly, and then these blue ones shaped next to it. It has a small silver stretchy band. We're showing stretchy bracelets tonight, Kelly. And then you have another, oh hi Rochelle, good to see you. These beads on here that go translucent, and then more of the different shape, but the solid ones of the blue, and then large silver beads. So 4 strands on this, 4 for $5. Everything is $5, you know. So let me put this one on so you can see what it looks like on the wrist. And look how pretty that is. You don't have to put several bracelets on. It's already stacked. 4 of those. Boy, if you know somebody that loves blue for Christmas, that is really, really pretty. 4 strands. These are all stretchy bracelets tonight. Every single bracelet I am showing you tonight is stretchy, except the, I have some coils that I would show in the middle of the show. Every bracelet is stretchy, Sarah, tonight. So here, this is $288. $288 for this beautiful blue one. Yep, I've had a lot of requests for stretchy bracelets. So I decided I would just do a show for them. Here's number 62 on the wrist. And it is stretchy, Sarah. And it has room for me to push it down even more. So that was the number 62. They are all stretchy tonight. Stretch your budget. Okay, now I'm going to show you, you want that one? Okay, Sarah, I'll put you down. Blue stretchy bracelet. Thank you, Sarah. Now I'm going to show you 2 bracelets, one and then the next one, that they would look beautiful together stacked, okay? $5 each. But I'm going to show them to you first. Now this is a stretchy bracelet with 3 bands. You have silver beads. You have one that's the blue and the small silver beads. Then this band has the infinity sign on it. And I believe it just has one, right? Just one. Okay. So this bracelet is number 47. Now let me show you this next one that is the same color beads. Okay. They're a little bit different shape. They're not round, but same color. Then you have the kind of translucent gray ones that have bling on them, and a couple of these translucent, they're kind of a gray, but a very light gray. Now I don't want to take them out of the cardboard to ruin them, but I want to show you how I would wear these 2 if you purchase them separately, because they all go together. Now this is the 2 bracelets together. So you have the infinity, and then one band of the one I just showed you, and then the second band of the first one, the second band of the second one, and the third one of the first one. And look how pretty all of that would be together on your arm. That would be a really stacked look, but it wouldn't be very big on you. I'm not going to be able to keep them that order because, like I said, I don't want to take them off the cardboard or anything. But let me put it on just to show you what the both of them together would look like. Not in the same order. So see, that's not too many. But it definitely looks better with 2 of them, right? So the first one with the 3 and the infinity symbol is 47. And then this one with the 2 is 82. Number 82. Okay, I have 2 of these next ones. Everything I'm showing you, I only have 1 of unless I tell you otherwise. I have a lot of just ones. Now this is interesting looking. This is a beautiful blue with hammered metal around it. And then you see this, you'd think that would be a bangle, right? Nope. It's stretchy sections all the way around the bracelet. So it looks like a bangle with the stone on it. This is kind of a blue lavender, but it is stretchy. And it looks really nice on with that one solitaire. As you can see, I have a lot of movement in this on my wrist. $235 for that one. $235. 2 of those available. If it would be like you and a sister, you and a friend, you could have matching bracelets. Okay, now this one is just a plain navy, large blue balls, and 3 silver ones that would be in the middle of your wrist. Just very simple. On and off, navy, silver balls. $121. $121 for that one. Okay, now moving on to brown. I only have 2 brown bracelets. It's in the fall, and I have sold a lot of brown bracelets lately. Again, everything is stretchy tonight. So this is 3 strands. Top and bottom are plain brown beads. The middle one has the little peach balls in with the brown, and then the little dangly charms on it. So in that case, I would probably, usually I would put the one with the pearl bracelets in the middle, but since you kind of have some danglies on the bottom there, I'd probably have it go on the bottom on your arm, so that I would wear it like this, so that they would hang down on your arm. Number 78 for that brown one. 78. Then I have a caramel colored brown one. And these are 3 strands of caramel beads. The top and bottom one are solid, and the middle layer has a little bit of marbleizing in it. And then it has this little medallion. It's like antique silver little bar medallion in it. And it has like little arrows, or looks like feather pattern, but it's not in the shape of a feather. Number 96. 96 for that one. And then, do you guys know what oil spill is? Have you seen any of the oil spill items? Boy, don't get them in very often. They were hot there for a long time. But these are oil spill. That's what they're called. Look at all of the different purples and blues and yellows, and it just catches the light. This is called oil spill. When I get anything in oil spill, it doesn't last very long at all. So I just opened this up and found this. So it's all silver beads back here except for the 2 in the front. Don't you love how the light bounces off those colors of those oil spill beads? Isn't that beautiful? So 2 strands of that, and it's number 125. 125 for this. Okay, the caramel looking one, Sarah. Top and bottom solid beads, the middle one, and these are all hooked together with that metal piece. The middle one is like the brown marbleized, and then that metal piece has little arrows on it. It's like an antique silver. You're welcome. That one is number 96. Oh, hi, Phyllis. We've done black and blue bracelets already, so if you want to see anything, let me know. And then I just showed this oil spill, which I don't get very much oil spill in. This is the only piece I have. When I get it in, it sells. 2 silver beads and all of that oil spill. That's $125. Okay. Now I explained to the others, I'm going down in alphabetical order of color. About halfway through, I am going to go into the new items and then I'll finish up. So since I'm showing all colors and they're in alphabetical order, oh yeah, she was telling me today that you opened up the box and looked at everything. I'm glad you guys like it. So if there's any color in particular that you want to see, Phyllis, I know that you love blue. I can go back over those real quick too. But we're into the greens now. Good. These are just black and white little beads, and I'm not going into a lot of description tonight, Phyllis, because I have so many items. Black and white with 1 green bead. Now, if you just wanted to wear it black and white, you can wear it like this, or you can wear it St. Patrick's Day or anything if you have something green on with the green bead in the front. Okay, number 39. 39 for that one. I have 6 blue bracelets left, Phyllis. I had 7. I have 6 now. Okay, and then there is this mint green. It reminds me of mint ice cream. Everything is stretchy bracelets. And you guys, I'm going to go ahead and take off my big ring because I feel like it's interfering with showing the bracelets. Stretchy, all of them are stretchy. You have the teardrop upside down, right side up. 2 silver beads, top and bottom, separating each one. This is so pretty on. Okay, mint green for this one. Mint green, number 86. 86. Yeah, it's a cool color. I like that one. Okay, now I have 2 orange bracelets. Orange sells really quick. I've only got 2 stretchy bracelets of that left. This is 3 strands. This is like an orange peach. So you see the top and the bottom strand are pretty similar. And then the one in the middle has more round orange peach beads, and then the little flat satellite beads. Yeah, this is a pretty, pretty color. That's what it looks like on. It's really, really pretty. So you have 3 strands in this one. I love the stacked look. They are separated so they're not together. You can wear them any way you want. Number 2. Number 2 for the orange peachy one. Okay, now we have a 4-strand bracelet with some orange beads on it. It has medium size and small size silver beads, 2 strands with the small, 1 with the medium and the larger, and I'd wear it in this order. And then you have the top one that has translucent one that you can see through, kind of a jelly bean orange, one right here, and those go all the way around. So yeah, I would kind of separate these with the little small beads. Hi Carol, we are showing stretchy bracelets tonight. This one is 97. Number 97. All right. Now these are kind of that spring material. You know, this little tiny springs, and these have just, they go all the way around. They are not fixed. They move all around like this. So it's tiny. Actually, this is pink, guys. Sorry, it's like a hot pink. Yeah, hot pink. Little red discs. The silver balls. It has cylindrical long pieces like this. It has the silver beads. I'll try to get as much of that down so that you can see what all is around it. Definitely movement. Nothing stays in place. So this is fun. Fun to wear. $2.81. Now I have 2 of the next ones. These again are these stretchy bands. Looks like a bangle bracelet, but it is not. Little pink buds on the branches on this all the way around. And see, look, see how it just looks like a bangle bracelet. But again, it's stretchy. Now, Sarah, I don't know if you wear much pink, but look how big this is on me. Okay, so that would definitely fit you. Again, I don't know how much pink you wear. This is a deeper pink. It is like a hot pink, but a deep hot pink, like a darker hot pink. Okay, and look how much room I have on that. So this is number 244. I have 2 of those. 2 of those. Okay. Okay, another pink one here. And then I'm going to move on to some bling and a couple metals. Okay. These are this pink color. Look at all the brown striations on here. You have this shape of a silver bead on it in between all of these that have those striations. See the brown striations on there? Very simple. And again, this one kind of hangs loose on me. So $2.70 for that pink one. Okay. Now, let's go up to, and I have more pink ones, but I have an order I'm going to have to go in to keep everything straight. Okay. So I'm going to go up to a few bling bracelets. Now this is pearls and large crystals in between. Very simple, very pretty. all the way around. I really should put this with the pearl bracelets. But it has the bling on there as well. Yeah, it's very simple yet elegant, and it looks really pretty on the wrist. You could wear that even just with blue jeans to bling up a little bit. Number 74. Hi, Sheila. Good to see you on. Okay, this next one. Now this is larger bling stones encased in silver. And then it is attached, each one is attached to this metal piece with this design on it. That's all it is, all the way around. That's what it looks like on. $195. $195 for that bling one. Now I have two of these next ones, and I'm going to show you one at a time, but then I'm going to get both of them to show you what they look like stacked. Like you buy two and wear them together. Okay, so these are just these gorgeous stones pulled apart with the little tiny beads inside, in between each little crystal. Here's one. I have two of these, $199. Number 199. But I want to show you what happens, what they look like, because this is what I would do. Here's two of them worn together to look like one bracelet. And these stones go in between the other two when you wear them. So look how pretty that is stacked with two of them, $5 each, number 199. So pretty stacked like that. Yeah. Kind of fancy, but, you know, people dress, you know, they dress blue jeans up all the time and everything. And then here's another bling one. Now see, it looks like this bracelet, except larger. And this is in gold and the other one's silver, except they have these stacked right on top of each other and not in the grooves. But this is one bracelet with two rows of those, and they're quite smaller. They're not the big crystals, but that's pretty in gold, huh? I really like this in gold. Number 45. 45. Geez, I don't know where everybody is tonight. Okay, I have 3 metal pieces I'm going to show you, then I'll show you guys some of the new stuff. Now, I have one of these and I love it. This is a brass bracelet with all of this design work in sections like this. Look at all of the detail work, the scrolls and everything, all the way around. And when you put it on, it looks like a bangle. It's very dainty. I don't wear a lot of metals, but I have this one and I love it because it's dainty. Number 32. Number 32. Then I have a brass one that has different textures on different beads. It has Yeah, I like that one too. The gold one was pretty. So this has a brass ball, a brass charm with this design on it that hangs down, silver balls, the other brass ones on here and the silver ones all have different designs on them. And then this is in the middle. So one charm that hangs down, and then one large. Let's see. That charm is only one-sided. So I want to make sure I show you on it right. So it hangs down like this. $197 for this brass one. $197. Okay, and then I'll show you an animal print copper one, and then I'll show you guys the new stuff. This is stretchy bracelet with animal prints. It's got the large oval with the black spots on it, like, I think that's like a leopard, and the other one's like a cougar. The rectangle pieces, that's what they look like up close. And they're, yeah, I only have one of this one left as well. $254. $254 for that one. Okay, so you guys have been patient. So I'm going to show you the newer pieces I just got in. Okay, I have 3 rings. So this one is red. Let me take off my other ring so I can show you. This is red with striations on it and all of the sculptured pieces around it. And this is a really pretty design, and it is not big. You can see it's not a, you know, knuckle to knuckle. It's just a regular sized ring. And I love the striations on this. It's beautiful. If you have a necklace that has those striations on it, this would go beautifully with it. I only have one of this ring, and it's number 142. 142. Okay, then I have an orange smaller ring. This is so cute. I'm going to put this on my pinky. Well, I'll show it to you on my ring finger first, but you can wear these because they're stretchy backs, fit 6 to 10. Everything's $5. This is a thin back for a smaller ring, and this is orange. Just with the metal work and all of those dots, and this is plain orange. It doesn't have striations. One of this one left. Now, I could easily also wear this on my pinky. I could also very easily wear this on my index finger. But it's smaller size, so it would fit those 3 fingers. Your ring finger, your pinky, or your index finger. Just if you see something you like, put the number. This ring, only one of it, 123. 123 for this orange ring. And then the last ring I have is also red with striations, but this is a larger scale ring. I would probably wear this on my index finger or on my middle finger. This is an abstract shape. There's been blue ones and gold, but this is red striated pieces in there, and it's in silver. This has the wider back. Fits sizes 6 to 10. Just one of that available with all those striations, $163. $163 for that. Now I have some really cute, they're like fluorescent pink butterfly earrings. And they're the side view of the butterfly. Look how cute those are. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Rochelle. I'm glad you could make it. I see your name on there all the time and invite you as part of the group. Tonight's kind of a slow night, not a lot of people on. So these are like the little, look how shiny they are. They're so cute. They're like a light hot pink. They're very lightweight. Can't even feel that I'm holding anything but the cardboard. You want these, Phyllis? Okay, you got it. Phyllis, 143. Pink butterfly earrings. Thank you, Phyllis. Yeah, those are really cute. And now I'll show you that I have a butterfly necklace that came in. Now this is silver, but it has tiny red stones, and this is a shorter necklace, has a really super long extender. So it's a shorter necklace with a tiny little chain, but this is probably about 3 inches long, so you could make it longer. So one of these earrings is not going to come down, and I don't want to force it. I don't want to break it. And then here's the red stone encased in silver, and it comes down to this delicate little butterfly. And the butterfly, it's kind of hard to tell because it's so little. The butterfly has a tiny red stone in the middle. It's really super small. This is a smaller butterfly, not a large one. This would be great for a tween or a teenager. Okay, let me get out my measuring tape here. Okay, it hangs down 8 inches, so that would mean, you know, on the back, so it's only going to hang about here, but it has that 3-inch extender, so it would probably hang right here, Phyllis. You want that one? Okay. That was $137. See, when I get butterflies and dragonflies, they're always bought. Now I have a dragonfly one. Okay. This dragonfly necklace is going to come down not even to your bust line. And this is brass, but it's got a beautiful design. So it has little ball earrings, the brass chain, and then look at this. Look at all, these are just all beads. How clever, right? To use those brass beads. And then look at the scroll work on that, and they're all just little, it looks like it's braided or twisted. Kind of twisted, not really braided. Like a candy cane sections are. Isn't that pretty? And it would hang down probably about here to the bottom of my neckline. Isn't that cute? So pretty. I know when I post this tomorrow, somebody's going to get it if it's not bought tonight. Okay. My cards are backwards because I'm using the smaller ones. 164 for this one, for the dragonfly necklace. Okay, now we're getting into the coil bracelets. That's what you wanted to see, wasn't it, Sarah? Okay, so the coils. Now, I have 2 of these bracelets. I would probably wear them, buy 2 and together. So this is not a wraparound coil, but it is a coil. See, that goes together like that, and then you have 2 sections together. This is gold. It has square bling and small round bling. Trying to get it into focus. Okay, the square bling and then the round bling in between. And so when you put it on, okay, it goes over top of each other, so it's not going to fall off. Okay? Now I have 2 of these, and I'm telling you, if you get both of them, they just look so much better stacked. More of a statement piece. This is beautiful. It's in gold. So pretty. $271. You want one of those, Sarah? Okay. You want both? You want both of them, you're saying, Sarah, right? You want both. Okay. All right, you got them, girl. I know. Pretty together, right? So pretty. Okay. Now I have a brass coil, which I have never seen one. I have never seen a brass coil, but here it is. It has the brass beads and kind of little links on here. And I'm thinking that if you have the dragonfly necklace with those beads, the beads on this would look really pretty with having a necklace to go with that dragonfly. But anyway, this is a coil. It's not round and around, but it has two that go around. Has a coil. And it has one, it just has the, either the small ones with the large one or the other two small ones all the way around. Yeah, because the little beads on there go with the beads on the dragonfly. They're the same beads. So that would be cute together as a set if you're looking for a gift for anybody. Okay, that was $2.39. $2.39 for the brass one. Okay, now I have two of these red ones. Now this is red, but it's a darker red, almost like a burgundy or a maroon. It's not horribly dark. It's just a darker red. It's probably, I don't know what the difference is between maroon and burgundy. I think maroon probably is more red and burgundy is more, has more brown in it. Phyllis, maybe you can help me. I've never been able to determine what the difference is between maroon and burgundy. But here's the color of the red. It has these sections of silver in it. The little, oh, okay. And then all the little, and then all of these little silver ones. Okay. Now this one is a regular coil. It wraps around and around and around. So 3 are going to show. Okay. 3 strands are going to show. And again, every time I have 2, I'm going to show you them stacked if you wore both of these together. See, if you wore 2 of those together, just so much more impact with the 2. But each bracelet is $5.76 is the number for those. Pretty for Christmas, definitely. Okay, now, these next 3 bracelets are the last coil bracelets I have. And I personally have one of these last 3, and I love them. I'm wearing this one tonight. Okay, it has different colors in it. As you can see, my shirt has just about everything. I don't have red and I don't have green in the shirt, but I've got everything else. So everything I'm wearing has a lot of colors. So this bracelet, I'll pick this up, not on my arm, so you can see it more up close. It has pink, it has yellow, and it has lapis. Now lapis is blue, purple. Lapis has different shades. So some of these beads are blue, some of them have the purple on them, and then each, you'll have a little section of beads with different colors. And you have, then you have two little balls in between and one of these little spin ones. Again, I don't have to put it on my arm because I'm wearing one, and I love this. I love this. I love the lapis. I always have loved lapis anyway because it looks blue and it looks purple. Okay. Yeah, I love it. I love it with this shirt. Number 70. And guys, excuse me just a minute. I have a message that I have to answer. Okay. And I have this one. I love this one too. Oh, this is so beautiful. I hope you can see how pretty it is on camera. It's gorgeous. Okay. This has little teeny tiny beads, like seed beads around it. But they're not as small as seed beads, but they're pretty small. Very light pink beads, very peachy beads, and cream color beads. And then you see the pieces of the gold on the bracelet periodically around it. I got one of these too because I think it's beautiful. And look at it in the light, how the light is shining off of it. It's beautiful. I'll put this on. I don't think I even put mine on yet, but I love this. If you have gold jewelry, but you don't want to wear a gold bracelet, but this has little gold specks on it with the little pieces of metal, and look how pretty that is. You could wear this with something pink, something peach, something plain gold. Really pretty. I love this one. And it's number 247. 247 for this one. Okay. And then the last coil that I have, let me get this one off. I have this one too. Okay, this one has turquoise and browns mainly, but it has a little bit of purple every once in a while. It has like tiger's eye piece browns. It has solid browns with the turquoise. You guys know how classic of a color combination the turquoise and the brown is. Look how pretty this is. Now the colors are a little bit darker in real life than it's showing on camera. It's showing brighter. I know, isn't it pretty? I love it. Like I say, I got these last three for myself because they're just too pretty to pass up. I love it. Like I say, the turquoise and the brown is a classic color combination. Yeah, it matches this ring, doesn't it? You're right. This is a coil bracelet, Alicia. It's the kind, and I've been putting them on my arm, so let me put this on my arm. It's a wraparound coil. I'm showing all stretchy bracelets tonight, except the new items I'm showing. I had, I don't know, 4 or 5 coil bracelets. So this is a wraparound one. So this will fit anybody. So this one is a coil. I know, isn't it beautiful? I love it too. 141. I couldn't help myself. I have a birthday coming up in a couple weeks, so I got myself a few things personally, and the last 3 bracelets, coil bracelets, were to myself. Number 141. Number 141 for that. Okay, so that is all of my newer pieces now in the middle of the show. Oh yeah, got to reward yourself every once in a while, right? All right, so now we're going to go back to the other items. The stretchy bracelets, all stretchy bracelets. So I'm going to continue with the pink right now. I have 2 of these. Now these, Alicia, are all stretchy bracelets tonight. Okay? I've shown about half of them. I still have about half left. These are pink beads. And then you have the little medallions with the flower in the middle all the way around. And it looks like that on your wrist. I have 2, and anytime I do 2, I show them to you stacked in case you want to buy both of them to make more of a statement. Look how pretty those are together. Bracelet number 85, I have 2 of them. So pretty. I like the little flower medallions. Those are so cute. Now this one will look like a band bracelet, but again, it's one of those that has the stretchy sections. This has light pink and hot pink crystals on it. 2-tone crystals. Light pink, hot pink. And the sections are like this. Okay? And stretch. By the time you put it on, look how it looks like a bangle bracelet. But it's stretchy. Isn't that cool? This is beautiful. More beautiful in person than the camera can catch. Number 30. Number 30 for that one. Okay, this next one are in sections like this. Again, when it's on, it's going to look like a bangle. Light pink on your hand. And that one fits on me right there, so it's all on the smaller side. Looks like a bangle. Again, stretchy. $2.40. $5 each item. I've had this next one for a while. I'm not sure why. I think it is so pretty. It's hot pink. Oh, you have a white one, Phyllis? Cool. Hot pink, large beads and large silver beads. A little spacer bead in between. That's all it is. Simple all the way around. I love the color. Love the color on this. Number 77. 77. Now this one I have 2 of, but I'm not going to put both of them together because it's a wider bracelet. But it's beautiful. Hot pink again. Silver beads in between each one. This is wide enough without having to have another one for impact because it's beautiful by itself. 153. Number 153 for that one. Okay, now you guys remember how I showed this black one at the very beginning? It was the first. Yeah, I love the hot pink too. At the first with the black and the gray and the silver. Okay, is the first bracelet that I showed. Well, I have a purple one just like it. This is a plum color. So it has the silver bead and the gray faceted bead and the clear faceted bead with the plum. Okay, 128. Number 128 on this one. Got 4 more purple ones to show, and then we'll do metal again. And I have some mixed bracelets. I think I'll show you the mixed ones first. Okay, this is oval, pretty purple, with all of that silver work around it, and then in between is broke up where those fit into that little spacer all the way around. That's all that it is. Put the tag on the back. There it is on your wrist. Number 41. 41 for that one. Okay, 119. I have number 119. This is a little bit darker purple. It's just pretty plain bracelet. It's got the facets on the matte finish there. Again, just slides over your wrist. Encased in silver, each bead. 119. 119 for that one. Another one that looks like a bangle bracelet. Yeah, it's definitely bright. Now this is the opposite. This is dark, dark, dark purple. Look how dark that purple is. Again, this looks like a bangle, but look at the sections. They're all on elastic. And you don't have to worry about this one if it goes around your wrist, because it has this on the front and it has it on the back. So you have 2 centers. So those sections just open up for you to put it on there. It's hanging on me. See that space? So it would be large enough for somebody that has a larger wrist. Number 6. And I'd say that this is like a Concord grape color. Number 6. 6 for that one. Okay. Now this is another purple one. This is a funky bracelet. Look at the rectangle pieces. Look at all the different textures. Some dark spots. The lines on it. This would be fun to wear. Look at all the different shades in there of the purple. And you've got some pieces that are small. Like that one's a smaller one, and then you've got the different sizes of them on there. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of tie-dye, huh? Number 43. 43 for that one. So we're done with the purples. All right, let me do some mixed metals and mixed color bracelets, guys. It's getting a little harder to reach across the table here, so just give me a little bit of time to reach them. Okay, so this is mixed metals. This has the black crystals around the outside, silver metal in the middle. Then it has the same middle without the crystals, so it's just this part. And then it has clear ones. And that just goes all the way around and repeats. So it's black crystals, white crystals, silver. That would be very pretty with a black outfit because it's not all black. Kind of breaks it up. Number 57. I have 2 of these bracelets. Would not wear them stacked. Okay. Silver, gold, and gunmetal. Silver, gold, and gunmetal discs. That's actually not gold. Silver, shiny copper, and gunmetal. Silver, shiny copper, and gold metal. Now this would go with just blue jeans and a t-shirt. All 3 of those metals. Silver, shiny copper, and gunmetal. Or if you had a lot of gunmetal jewelry to break it up. 157. I have 2 of those. Now if you have not seen shiny copper before, I only have 1 stretchy bracelet, and I'll just show you so you can see how beautiful shiny copper is. It is one of my favorite metals. This is shiny copper. It's between a gold and a copper, but it's a shiny copper. These come apart in the elastic in these sections. See how it looks like a bangle, but it's not. It's the sections. And here's what the shiny copper looks like on. I love shiny copper. It's beautiful. Thank you for whoever's putting out those hearts. Yeah, it's really pretty. So this has kind of an ornamental iron look to it, like sections of a gate. I just wanted to show you the shiny copper, but I actually have 2 gold ones as well. So I'm going to show you up against each other what the difference is. The top is gold. The bottom is shiny copper. That's what the difference is. So these are going to be number 95, and you can say gold or you can say shiny copper. It's the only shiny copper stretchy bracelet that I have left. Number 95. Now I had that animal print bracelet that I showed you before, right? Yep, I did. I showed you guys that one. Okay. So now we're going to go to, oh wait, okay. Oh, I know what I was doing. Oh gosh, guys. Okay. So you guys know that I showed this all copper animal print to you, right? That's all copper and was $254. So I have one just like it, but it has brass, copper, and silver for more interest in that. Brass, copper, silver, all the way around. So instead of being all copper, it has a little bit more interest by having 3 metals on that. Yeah, they're all pretty, aren't they, Rochelle? Very pretty. And you can, you know, if you write down the ones you like during the show, you can ask me to see them again at the end. I also post pictures the next day of what wasn't bought. But that's the best thing to do, is to write down the numbers, and then I give you a chance at the end of the show if anybody wants to see anything again. Okay, this is black, silver, and like a light lavender, almost a gray on this each. And then you have one teardrop shape with facets on it, and they're separated by the silver balls. This looks so pretty on. Okay, the black, the gray, and silver together, and this is $2.91. Okay, $2.91. Now I have another one that's just like it, but instead of the black and gray, this is hot pink and gray. This is so pretty too. Same bracelet, except it's hot pink and gray, not the black and gray. Number 69. 69 for this one. I do not have anything with butterflies, Alicia. They go so quick when I get them in. I cannot keep butterflies in. Even the butterfly I had tonight went quick. Just can't keep them in. Soon as I get them, they're out the door. Now here is another black bracelet with silver. And then again, the two gray beads. These are sideways. They're oblong sideways. And the black beads and the gray silver ones are on there. Hi, Darla. Okay, this is $2.99. I actually have one of these, not two, because I just noticed that one of the stones was out of this one. So I have one of that one, $2.99. Now this is really pretty. There's certain ones I have favorites of. Can you tell? This has green, hot pink, paparazzi blue, and purple on it. There is, that's the purple bead, dark purple, paparazzi blue, such a beautiful blue, hot pink, and green. Kind of hard to see the green in this light. And then you have the silver sections in between. One is a bead with, two of them actually are beads with lines. And then this piece is all one piece. Stretchy on. Because it has all those colors in it, you could wear that with anything. $127. $127 for that one. Now this is a magnetic bracelet. These look like little cords. And they're multi-metals. They're silver, they're brass, they're gray, and they're silver. And these are all stretchy bands. And this is a magnetic, which are great to put on and off. And it's just plain different silver ones. Hello, Jeanette. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. No worries. So this magnetic bracelet is 29. Number 29. And then I have another corded one. This is gunmetal and antique gold together. And it has the curved pieces on the front. Curved pieces on the front. And these just slide over again because they're just stretchy. $155. $155 for that one. Okay, now I'm going to switch back to some colors again. I have 2 white bracelets and a yellow one to show you. This white one is really pretty because it's not solid white. It's broken up into just having some white around it. So these are white beads, silver beads, clear beads, and then one strand is silver filigree. Silver filigree on there. I would probably wear the silver filigree in between the other 2 strands. Number 64 for that white one. The name sounds familiar, Phyllis. Yeah, that name sounds familiar. I'm not for sure I could put a face with him, but the name sounds familiar. Now this bracelet has 5 strands, so it's really a good bargain for $5. Oh, okay. Okay. Well then that puts some names together. Now this one is all white and silver. It has the bottom strand and the top strand and the middle strand. How I have them placed are all the same, with little tiny white beads and little silver beads. The second strand has the white and silver beads and then a little curved silver section there. And then one of the strands has the large beads and the large silver beads. The large silver white ones and the large silver ones by itself. So since there are 3 small strands, I would probably wear it like this, where you have a small strand in between the other 2. Pretty white bracelet, number 80. Number 80. So those are the only 2 white stretchy bracelets I have, and I have 1 yellow one. And this has a little bit of bling on it. These are large sections and have the topaz beads. The flower in the middle, the larger topaz bead there has smaller ones around the outside, and then you have the smaller ones around the outside section, but it creates a flower in the middle. And that's all it is, are just those sections all the way around. And that's number 61. 61 for that one. Okay, now I have 4 silver ones, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red ones left. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you next. Okay, I have 2 of these, and I will stack these together. Okay, these are the hematite crystals, larger and smaller pieces. Okay, that's the grayish black looking stones. 2 different shapes. I have 2 of these bracelets, so I am going to show you if you get 2 of them and stack them, how much more of an impact that makes. Each one $5, number 54. 54. And then this is just a pretty, like, garden gate sectioned one, again, that looks like a bangle when you have it on. Garden gate ironwork is always what these remind me of. And it's beautiful on your arm. Get that tag out of the way, sorry. That's what it's on. Looks like lace. Silver lace, number 72. These are 3 stretchy bands, all the same. They have, so they're just these beads, and it has 2 of the metal pieces, 1 on each side. So they're held in place. These won't cross over or get separated, get caught on anything, because they have those 2 bands to make it more stationary. But this is all silver, 126. Okay, this is a silver bracelet. I think, Phyllis, you got one of these. Pretty sure. These are flowers. White flowers on silver discs. So I had 2. I have 1 left, number 273. 273. Oh, not exactly this one. Oh, okay. Somebody got one. I can't remember. I thought it was you. Someone got one this week. I had 2, so down to 1. Now this is kind of boho hippie. Again, this looks like a big bangle bracelet, right? It's not. Look how much stretchy in all of those sections that there is. Wider bracelet. Very boho, very hippie, 124. Okay, so those are the silver ones, and then I have 7 red ones. You guys got to excuse me, I'm reaching clear across the table I have set up for sales to get to the last ones. Okay. 2 strands of red. One is solid red. Smaller beads, medium-sized red beads with the silver in between, and then a silver strand. Now the ones on the middle, the beads have sparkle in them. They've got little rhinestones on those spacer beads. Okay, so they're not just plain silver. They've got the little tiny rhinestones on them. number 63. Okay, I want to make sure I only have one. Yep. This is another red one, larger red beads, cylindrical pieces, smaller silver beads, larger silver beads. That's what it looks like on number 259. Another red one. Two of the strands are the same. That shape, silver spacer beads. Then you have one that's silver with the translucent little red beads. So I would wear that one in between the other two, although the other two are a little bit different. That's what it looks like stacked on, but you have silver too. So you could wear it like this to where all red is showing. You could wear it to where you have half and half showing on the front, or more of the silver on the front. However you'd want to put it on your arm. Number 15. Okay, I have two of these. Red ball, the flat silver beads, the flat red beads, and then another large red ball. I have two of these. You could stack them. I don't want to reach for the second one. But 265, two of these red ones. Three more. Can't believe we've gone through so many pieces. Yeah, that one would be pretty with having two strands. Okay, now these are glitter beads. Look how the light catches those red ones. Really pretty. So the two red ones are the same. They have the red beads and they have the same silver sporadically around, one more frequent than the other, but they're the same shapes as the middle, just those little silver oblong pieces, and they have tiny little line texture in them. Let's see how pretty the light catches that one. Okay, 292. This one is another one that looks like a bangle bracelet, but it stretches out in sections. Those are tiny red, like ruby red, dark red. Very, very dark red. They could almost be garnets as well, which is the birthstone of January. But these are the sections on there that looks like branches with little buds on it again, like that other one I showed. And this has quite a bit of room in it. Okay, Darla, number 68. Number 68. And then one last red one. This is a darker red bead. And then it has, there's like 4 of the flat square beads in between each of these. Simple darker red bracelet. Number 232. Okay guys, so whoo, I got through all those. So, Phyllis, I know you missed blue. I don't know if you want to see. I have 6 blue ones, or anybody want to see the, okay, since I have so many numbers on my table right now, and some of them are covered up, Sarah, could you kind of tell me what color it was? Or what metal it was? Because I've got 70 pieces. Alicia Unique, okay. With the ruby stones. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. That helped you. Helped me. Rochelle, I will be doing afternoon shows this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. They're usually anywhere from 20 to 40-minute shows. I'm showing all bangle bracelets. Okay, Alicia, pink. Oh, cool, Sarah. Alicia, pink. And then, well, I think, Rochelle, aren't you? You're already a member. I've seen your name on here quite a bit. I thought you were already a member to the group. But then my nighttime shows will be this week, Tuesday, Thursday, yes, Thanksgiving night, and Friday at 9. I post pictures on the site. I do short little videos too of like, 10 minutes long or whatever of items that I just have a few of. Ruby silver bracelet. And just all kinds of things on there. And Phyllis, I see you want the dragonfly. So, aren't you already a member, Rochelle? I thought that you were. You should be getting notifications. If not, then just go to here. When I get off, go to the Be-YOU-tiful Paparazzi with Kim and be a member. But like I say, I could swear that you already were. But maybe not. No, but she's a member of the group is what I'm saying, Phyllis. Okay, 164. Dragonfly. So signing up means signing up to the group. Yeah, you have watched several times. That's what I thought, Rochelle. This is not your first time here. That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm putting the butterfly necklace back for you, Phyllis. Anybody want to see anything? I'm going to show the pink again. Actually, let me just put this necklace down instead of putting it away right now. I'll show you the pink items again, Alicia. This is the spring-like strands with the small little pink ones and the silver balls. These are all stretchy. Okay, that's number 281. Bangle type bracelet, 2 of these. These have they have all of the hot pink little crystals on them. Kind of looks like buds on limbs of a tree. 244. This is the chunky pink one that has the striations like turquoise does. And all of the silver beads, they have those, you see the striations on there? Like I say, it looks like pink turquoise. Number 270 for that one. Okay, hold on, Rochelle. Let me make sure. This one that has all of the white beads on it. I had one that had more silver and white than white. But this is the all white one. This one, Rochelle. Not that one. Okay. So, let me get the other white one. It had more silver than white. This is the other white one that I showed with sporadic white beads. The crystal ones and the silver. This is stretchy bracelet. It's the only 2 all white ones I had. So this one, Rochelle. Okay, I got you down for that one. Rochelle, make sure that you message me with your email and your physical address for invoicing, okay? Every piece is everything. White silver bracelet. Oh, you don't use your email? Oh, okay. I can just send you a message with it. Oh, Phyllis, you're buying this for her? Okay, Phyllis. I got you down. Okay, more pinks. Going on to more pinks. I have 2 of these. This has the pretty pink beads and the flower silver pieces, number 85. I have 2 of these. That's what they look like if they're stacked. Number 85 for those. This next one has light pink and hot pink stones in it. Looks like a bangle bracelet. It's not. The sections come apart like that. Number 30. Both of 85s, Alicia. Okay. Yeah, they're really pretty together. Okay. Yeah, those are pretty. I have this pink one that has the sections around it, all teardrop shapes, clear around it, number 240. I have the hot pink and beads, silver beads, gigantic ones. That's such a fun bracelet, number 77. And the last pink bracelet I have two of these. Hot pink with the little silver balls in between each one. 153. Number 153. So that is all of the rest of the pink ones. Okay, Sarah, can you tell me again kind of what it looks like, the finish, the color? And we're going to be giving away a piece of jewelry, guys. We got over 10. So we're going to have a drawing. The one I'm doing good, keeping up, huh? With my numbers. 153, I gotcha. Sarah, sorry. I've shown so many, you know, the numbers and the pieces start becoming a blur. Oh, good, Jeanette. Did you see any that you wanted? You may have missed some of them, I'm not sure. Lily, come on. Come on, let's go outside. Come on. You see something green? Okay. Okay, Jeanette, that's cool. Watching the video, I'll probably post some pictures too. All right, so we are doing, if anybody else doesn't want anything, Phyllis, did you want to see the blue ones real quick? I have 6 blue ones, so I can go through. Nope, I'm not. Okay, this is number 40. It has the garden gate, is what I call them, the garden gate ironworks with that pretty blue. It's a solid blue stone. 40. I love this one. Love this one. Pretty blue beads. Medium silver, more of the beads, they're sort of a light aqua color, and then the silver, large silver, 288. Love this blue one, 288, light aqua. Then I showed these next 2 bracelets separately and then together because they look beautiful stacked. One of this has an infinity piece on it. Then you have the blue and silver and the silver beads. The piece next to it, I'll put them together so you can see what they look like, has these 2 strands that are the same all the way around. But what I said I would probably do would be to wear these 2 together, and I'm going to try to put them on here so you can see. Yeah, the blue is beautiful, and I've got 2 bracelets that have it. So you buy these 2 bracelets and you have 6 strands. You have the infinity piece, okay? You have the silver. You have these blue ones that go up there. Then you have this other one that matches the other one. These are 2 bracelets together, so 6 strands, because the color matches perfectly. I can't put the 6 strands on together in that order on my arm for you to see, but there's 6 different ones. Two bracelets. Okay, the first one is 47. Sorry, 47. And this one is 82. Okay. Then I have this one that looks like it's, you know, a bangle bracelet. Sarah, you want both of those. Okay, 47 and 82. $47.82. Okay, got you down. Okay, so this is a pretty blue, but it has a little bit of purple tint to it. Hammered piece around here. These are all sections. So when you put it on your arm, it looks like a bangle bracelet, $235. Now this week, guys, I'm doing 3 afternoon shows. I'm doing one on Monday that's going to be gold bangle bracelets. I am doing one on Wednesday afternoon that's gunmetal bangle bracelets. And I'm doing one on Friday that will be silver bangle bracelets. So if you still got people on your shopping list, that's what I'm going to be doing on those shorter shows. 2 o'clock Eastern each day. 121, this is navy beads with 3 silver balls. If you don't want the silver to show, you can just put them on, wear this on the back of your wrist. 121. So that's all the blue ones. If anybody didn't get to see these, this is a coil with yellow, lapis, and pink. This one is beautiful with light peach, light pink, and the gold pieces. It's beautiful. Look at it glisten. I have that last one. I have this one. And I have this next one because I love them so much. This is the turquoise with the purple and the silver. They're all so pretty. Those are, and then I have a red one. And I have a brass one. But that's, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coil bracelets. Okay, Alicia, sorry, I'll give you numbers. I just didn't do it. This is 70. This is 247. Oh, okay, so you want this one. 141. 141. I'll put you down for that one. Okay, so we are at 14 pieces. If we get to, I do not, Jeanette, like when I sent you the pictures, I only have one of each, and these coils were really hard to find. turquoise gold, turquoise brown coil. Yeah, if we sell one more, we can give away a 2-piece set. The gold one is $247. These are small beads on here and a little bit more delicate. The little gold beads around there that break it up. It's so sparkly and so pretty. It's $247. Okay, Jeanette, got you down. Okay, so we reached 15, which means I give away a 2-piece set. And when you do that, I'll send you pictures of what I have in 2-piece sets so that you can pick one. Okay. Anybody else need to look at anything or have any number in mind? Don't forget about this oil spill set. It's the only oil spill item I have left in my whole inventory. Is the silver beads with the 2 oil spill beads. That's $125 if anybody's interested in that. Thanks, Phyllis. Okay, so I need to do a roll call. Just say here if you are still on. Okay, Sarah, Phyllis, Alicia, Jeanette, and Rochelle. Got 5 of you on, and I got 5 of you saying you're here. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys' names in my box, and I'm so crowded here. I'm just going to have to reach and pull it. I can't pull it out of where it's at right now. Okie doke, I'm gonna put them in the box, give it a whirl, not look, put my hand in here, pull out a piece of paper. Okay, Alicia won a 2-piece set tonight. Way to go. So I will get hold of you tomorrow, Alicia, and I'll have to take a bunch of pictures to send you because I have a lot of 2-piece sets. Okay, so at some point tomorrow I will get a hold of you to do those after I take pics. I've got a lot of, you're welcome. I have a lot of pics here to take of what's left in the inventory. I have about 59 pieces left, so that'll take me a while to take those pictures. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you coming. Make sure that you check my banner every day because it tells you what I'm doing for that day. And also, be sure I've got all my replays of all my shows on the site for 30 days. You can check pictures. You can check the short videos. I've got albums, other albums that I show, all kinds of things. So, all right, ladies. Well, I hope you have a good week prepping for Thanksgiving. And I always appreciate the time that you spend with me and supporting me. All right, so I'll see you either tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday night. Just be sure you read your announcements you get, all right? Good night, ladies. Thank you again. Have a good night.